Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, a city ocho cucaracha. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, a cero ocho cucaracha. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my cucaracha.
To place it at a low setting that takes all this fucking time.
And what do you think you're doing with the PS5 Pro? You're not getting 120 frames. You're not getting 4K. You know, we're spending all this money, guys, and we're still not getting what has been claimed on the box. So what are you talking about, bro? And what's so funny, why are games not running 4K 60 on the PlayStation 5 Pro, huh? I mean, look at that Until Dawn remake, man. Ain't nobody talking about how that game's capped at 30. And now you guys want to point the finger and say, well, look at that. But what about Hellblade? Oh, but we already know these Xbox dudes have no problem with 30 frames per second. But you ponies? Come on, bro. Like, how are you going to sit there and say, oh, well, the Xbox Hellblade 2 has 30 frames per second, and then Puerto Rock even says in the comment section, well, I guess it's fine then. But then you had a problem saying that all Xbox games are 30 FPS, but you have no problem playing, which happens to be a very broken game on Unreal Engine 5, Until Dawn Remake, and you have no problem with it. Seriously? Hellblade 2 didn't even have those type of issues, even though the game is capped at 30 FPS. And on top of that, we weren't even... Hellblade 2 is a new game. Until Dawn Remake is a remake of a PS4 title. So how are you guys capping for this, like as if it's the same thing?
Now you're worried about the battery life, as he just said.
$100 on a new...
We'll go over just a couple. I don't want to...
That's, and I say this, that's why I don't even bother with these PC dudes, right?
He must have got real mad when he seen that category of PlayStation 5 only games.
Because they hold all the other products and consoles to the exclusive except for themselves. Because I asked PC...
Yeah, because what is the point of a console if it don't have exclusives? You guys know better than this. These are the same games that you guys say, well, you can only play them on Xbox. You can only play them on PlayStation. You can only play them on Nintendo. So that was the root of why people bought and picked up consoles in the first place. Even if it were second or third party games making them, people picked up a PS1 so they could play Tomb Raider, so they could play Dino Crisis, they could play Resident Evil, even though these games weren't necessarily exclusive, but people picked up a PS1 because you couldn't play these games elsewhere. That is the argument that a lot of these PC dudes are bringing up to you. And what is the reason for them to have to get a console if they're getting the same access of Xbox and PlayStation without having to buy two consoles, as well as two memberships and two different types of games for each ecosystem?
What are your exclusives?
Oh my God, here we go. Oh, what about PC exclusives? You hear this, dude? You hear this, dude, man? And the funny thing is, for every single console game that's made that's on PC happens to run and play better. I'm not saying in all cases, right? Because PC did have problems early on. Even my friend was very shocked to say, like, oh, wow, PC gaming has gotten significantly better than what it was 10 years ago. And I think these console fanboys are still living in the past of that. You know, they're not understanding that PC gaming has become more accessible, much more affordable now. And I think this is what bothers a lot of these so-called quote-unquote console fanboys.
Your damn exclusives. Oh, PC's not about exclusive. Yeah, get the F out of here. You think I'm trying to hear that BS?
So if that's the case, then what's the point of the PS5? Because the PS5 don't have exclusives either. It seems like everything is a timed exclusive. It seems like nothing's necessarily exclusive anymore, except the difference is the PC, you get all the bells and whistles. So while you people waiting for Sony to put some PS2 games digitally with some trophies on, the PC community can already emulate those games and on top of playing those games online. Like, bro, this is a huge night and day difference, bro.
Goddamn thing's like $2,000, and we're not going to talk exclusives?
Oh, really? But you spent $500 on the PS5, and you're about to spend $700 on the Pro. How much is that, Puerto Rock? Do some math for me. That's about $1,200. That's not including the subscription, because you don't get free online like PC. And then you have to buy these quote-unquote cross-generation remasters and remakes because you can't essentially take the games you already have and play them on your PS5. But we already know these ponies like to rebuy everything. They like to repurchase everything. That's just what they like to do. If only they could recycle and remaster their brain. But like I said, you guys are spending a lot of money on console. Like, I add that up. That's about what? $1,200, about $1,300, including tax. $1,300 between those two devices. Probably can get rid of the other one. Oh, well, I could trade this one in for that. Okay, you could do that on PC as well. Okay, and trade parts, used parts. Remember when you brought up the argument? Oh, we don't mess around with no used parts. Well, I guess you could sell a used console to put it for the more powerful parts for the PS5 Pro. So it's the same thing. So what do you complain about? $1,200, $1,300 right there. Then you're paying for the PlayStation Premium or whatever you got. Probably, let's say, add another $100 to that. You're already looking at $1,400, bro. And we didn't even get into the buying the games. See, with Game Pass, you're kind of lucky because with Game Pass, you just get access to these games that come out. But with PlayStation, you don't. You got to still pay that membership. And let's say if you buy like maybe two or three games a year, 150, about, okay, look, now you're close. You're about $1,500. You're getting close to $1,600 already. And if you got a Nintendo Switch, there you go. That's about close to $2,000. Bruh, pay membership there, pay games there. Bro, you spending more money on a console than you doing on a PC. That's why PC gamers laugh at y'all.
The hell we gonna talk about? Multi-plats? That's it?
That's funny considering that every single exclusive game that's on PlayStation is going to PC. So why aren't they multi-plat no more? I'm failing to understand. See, this is why PC gamers had completely destroyed the mind of ponies, because you want to sit there and talk about you can't even say PlayStation 5 has exclusives, bro. You can't even say that. Oh, we got them temporarily. You got timed exclusivities for some games. God of War Ragnarok's on PC, right? Come on, bro. You got no exclusives, man.
We're not going to talk about
Returnal's on PC.
And then when you do show me,
how you gonna sit there and talk about how PC don't got exclusives for their platform when PlayStation is literally putting their own exclusives on the PC platform? Zero Horizon Dawn, they put all these games on PC, bro. How you gonna sit there and talk about PC? You don't have no exclusives. So what exclusives do you have? Helldivers 2's on there. Come on, man. You know what, bro? Your argument is null and void with this one.
Exclusives
still acting like it's the PS4 generation. I told you.
90% of them is indies.
90% of your games are going to PC. What do you mean? 90%. Did you hear what he just said? 90% of the catalog of PC is indies. First off, PC gaming community has access to all the games that have birthed the very gaming industry that you people choose to play and love. They can go play Atari. They can play any. They have no boundaries. They can go out and emulate all your games, bruh. What did you talk about? PS1, 2, and 3 games on the PC with online support. And they can still play the games with mods. I've seen Rage and Blast 2, Rage and Blast 3 mods. They got UI Goku in that game now. I'm like, whoa, what the, what are you talking about?
But you don't even need this PC for this. You play this on the phone.
I don't need a PlayStation because I'll just play it on my PC and it's better. And I can get the 4K 60 like Sony promised me.
It's crazy how PC does not get held to the standard because they want to be like, oh, no, it's your console that's not.
And what standard is that? Why should they be held at a standard when their standard is completely leaps and beyond of what you're getting with PlayStation? You are paying. I'm not saying this doesn't apply to Xbox. I'm just saying for you ponies out there that are still failing to understand as to why these PC gamers are essentially addressing you fanboys, you guys got an issue with it.
No. All gaming platforms are held to that standard. All of them. I don't care what it is. A handheld, a console, PC. All of them.
What about a phone? But if somebody told you they play games on a phone, you wouldn't even credit them. So it does matter. Exactly. See, bro, this is why you cannot argue with these losers, bro.
What are the exclusives? Right? Because we never...
A PlayStation fanboy still talking about exclusives when he's losing 90% of his library to the PC audience. The irony.
Choose, win a brand, whatever. The TurboGrafx 16 was held to the exclusive standard. You're telling me your glorious PC...
But that was back in what, 19? Bro, you see what I'm saying? You PlayStation fanboys need to get out the past. And bro, don't you ever talk about my TurboGrafx 16 because you don't know nothing about that system. Because y'all didn't know. I'm a Sega fan. but also I'm a very big Hudson and TurboGrafx 16 fan. Let's go through a list of games to show our real gaming dominance. Bloody Wolf, Alien Crush, Devil's Crush, Ninja Spirit, Cybercore, Splatterhouse. All great games. Blazing Lasers. How could you forget? You know what I mean? Dragon Spirit. They had this Kung Fu. Was it? Well, I forgot it was a Kung Fu Jackie Chan game. China Warrior. I actually liked that game with the coconuts trying to hit the man on the head. Good games, man. Great games. You know, like I said, that's actually probably more exclusives on the TurboGrafx 16 than what you get with the PlayStation 5. Wow, what a disgrace.
Can't even be held to the standard of a TurboGrafx 16, and I'm not trying to hear.
That's funny because I could go as far to say the PS5 ain't even on the level of a TurboGrafx 16. If we're talking about exclusives at those times, Blazing Laser, Ninja Spirit. I mean, most of these were okay. So let me explain, because some of these were arcade interpretations of their counterparts. To be honest with you, I prefer the Bloody Wolf version of that game than the arcade version, because the arcade version doesn't have music, but I like the dun 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 dun. I'm actually doing a pretty good job. Oh man, great. Man, TurboGrafx had some of the best soundtracks. How about, let's kill the PS5 with the TurboGrafx 16, right? We had Blazing Lasers, Blazing Lasers, Cybercore, Dragon Spirit, Splatterhouse, which was also based off arcade. I love the turbo version. Bloody Wolf. I want to make sure I'm not doing no repeats. China Warrior. Listen, I know some other. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not doing Legendary Axe 1, Legendary Axe 2. Bro, it's already over. The TurboGrafx already destroyed you. Look at this. I only mentioned 7, 8 games and you already been finished. Oh, and I actually like to keep current. I didn't mention that because a lot of people don't like it. Oh, Bravo, man. That was another good one. Man, the TurboGrafx had games, man.
You console gamers that pushes. No, I'm not trying to hear that. The consumer's going to decide what I want. If you're going to tell me about this PC, show me exclusives. And if you'll be like, well, PC's not about...
How you talking about exclusives when PlayStation 5 don't even got exclusives?
Dismissed. I'm not trying to hear that nonsense. You'll spend more money for no exclusives, right? Because all y'all trying to hype is multiplats.
So what exclusives does Sony got, man? Helldivers 2's PC. Final Fantasy 16 and Rebirth coming to Xbox. PC. God of War Ragnarok's on PC. Zero Horizon Zero Dawn. PC. Lego Horizons. Other platforms. So how are we going to sit there and talk about exclusivity when all these games are planned to drop at PC at some form of date or another? Because we're not talking about exclusives now at this point. We're talking about timed exclusivity.
Better version multiplats, which, okay, if that's your cool, right? But if I'm saying, what
do you mean, better version multiplat? They got better versions to the games that you're playing on PlayStation. What are you talking about? You heard what he just said? Oh, you all got better version multiplats. No, they got better versions of even your own games, you big dummy.
There's exclusives too.
Wow, y'all heard.
And then even
I want to thank the PC gaming community for single-handedly destroying the fanboyism that has been going on and plaguing this industry for the past 30 years. I want to have a special announcement and thank you for all the real, genuine PC gamers putting your foot down on these fanboys, because as you guys can clearly see, there's nothing for them to say. They can't sit there and just enjoy a game. They want to sit there and make everything about, oh, well, I got this and you got that. Bro, what are you talking about? They running your games better than what you're going to get with your Pro.
Imagine this. Imagine if I were to listen to these PC.
And what's even more funny, the only thing a console warrior even can say is physical media. And a PC gamer can't even really go down on. They can't really even go at you for that. Because they don't even really have it. Right? So you guys, man, y'all capping for these consoles, man.
Dudes. Imagine if I were to listen to these PC dudes. Right?
Well, clearly you're listening to them right now. I mean, Thrash did a whole 2-hour podcast for this.
Higher frame rate.
60 years old and no games podcast.
It's on multiplats. Got it. No exclusives. Because exclusives that you have is dumb shit like Banana, which I'm not playing.
You're hurt.
You got free online. All right, whatever. But I don't even play multiplayer much, but okay.
Of course you don't, because you're trash.
Okay, all right. It's free. But immensely much more cheating in PC. Okay.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna call Cap right here. Yes, it is true that PC gamers do cheat, and I'm gonna tell the PC gaming community, no insult to the guys that do play genuinely, but guys, I be playing Gears E Day. Y'all like, what Gears E Day? Gears 5, and there's a lot of cheaters, man. Even the pros are saying like, hey, man, I hope Gears E Day doesn't get impacted by this. But see, you're saying that, oh, because you play on PC, that you're avoiding the cheaters. This is what you're saying. You're not avoiding the cheaters because, like what happened, guys, Helldivers 2, PC, PS5. So you're dealing with these cheaters anyway. Now, if these games was locked to your platform and locked to your artist, like I prefer some of these exclusives to be locked, but then you could toggle the option of not having to play with PC gamers. But everything is so tied in now that it's going to take you long times to get into servers. So people ain't even going to do that. Even the ones that hate the cheaters are just going to keep playing until they don't come across playing the cheater. So it's all designed in a way where you're going to keep that cross-compatibility, cross-platform compatibility enabled. They know that. So you're still dealing with these cheaters anyway, according to Puerto Rock.
Got mods, cool, but I'm not modding shit. I'm not.
That's funny because console fanboys was going crazy for them Baldur's Gate 3 mods, but we're going to sit there and act like nobody on console cares about it. Matter of fact, Elder Scrolls did very well with the Xbox One and PS4 mods that people loved on that game, and we're going to sit there and act like y'all didn't care about them.
I'll be honest, I'm not going to do it. I'm not modding. I'm not frame rate counting. I'm not doing it. Okay, whatever.
You're not frame rate counting? What do you mean? You are frame rate counting. That's why you say every Xbox game's capped at 30. That's frame rate counting.
But the real significant impact in me switching from PlayStation to PC at their, advice is I would be stuck waiting for games. Because a lot of games I beat this gen, they didn't come to PC for like a year, 2 years, or they're still not there.
So why do you have a problem with Xbox gamers? Why do you have a problem with Xbox gamers then? Why do you have a problem with Xbox gamers playing Indiana Jones 6 months early before you get it on PlayStation? Why are you port begging for Xbox games then if it's about how much time we have to wait? I just caught you right there, bro. Look at that. He ran right into the Venus flytrap with that one, you little cucaracha. Look at you. You got no argument, bro. This is the sound of a person that has no argument because now it's about, well, I want to play these games now. I don't want to wait. Maybe Xbox gamers want to play Gears E Day. Maybe they're not hoping for the day the Xbox to go under like you people want them to play Gears E Day on their PlayStation. Maybe they're not willing to wait 8 years to just play Sea of Thieves on your glorious PlayStation 5. Maybe people want to play it now. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, no, but if it's Xbox, y'all losing your games. But if it's PlayStation, y'all not losing your games either? You're not losing your games even if they go to PC? You're not losing them? But it's a problem when Xbox does day and date with PC and their console. Microsoft, there's no value. There's no reason to have one. There's no reason to wait, you know what I mean? There's no reason to wait for Perfect Dark so you guys can get a port on your little PS5 that you people are hoping for. Same thing with Starfield. The PlayStation community is a joke. Straight up, bro.
Let me put it to you this way. When the Pro comes out this November, I would be able to replay Spider-Man 2.
What? What are you talking about? So you're essentially saying that the Pro is giving you more of a reason to replay the game? How come you don't just replay the game now? Oh my God. That's like a PC gamer saying, well, I don't need a PlayStation 5 because, I get a chance to replay the game because I got a new graphics card. Are you serious? No wonder you guys go crazy for these remasters and remakes because it makes you want to replay the game again.
Replay Stellar Blade. Replay them and beat them again. Replay and beat those games.
You sitting there acting like you're getting another platform, another platinum. See, now I can understand if you played a PS4 game and then the PS5 to get that play, you had to replay to get the PS5 platinum, but PlayStation fans, they rely on cross saves to get double plats anyway. So they end up playing the PS4 game most of the time. But yeah, and I like the remasters and remakes for Sony because even though I beat the game on the original, it gives me an opportunity to replay the PS5 version to get a platinum there. Okay.
Again, and we still won't even know when those games are going to get announced or released on PC. I want you to think about that. PS5 Pro comes out. I can replay those games. probably not, man. Maybe, Double Devil, but I can honestly replay the entire game of Spider-Man 2, replay the entire game of Stellar Blade, and replay the entire game of Rise of Ronin.
You could do that on every platform.
Beat them all. And we still won't know when those games are coming out on PC.
You know they coming. You just don't want to admit it.
Even talk when Grand Theft Auto 6 launch.
Just like you guys are hoping for Gears of War and Halo to drop on PlayStation. So there's still every reason to want to own an Xbox then, according to your argument. So I don't understand how you guys bash Xbox dudes for the same logic of what you guys are doing. Because you guys are not having access to these Xbox games. And you guys say, oh, we're just going to wait for these games to drop on our platform. Like, y'all doing the same thing. And PC gamers are calling you out for it, and rightfully so.
So I would have this PC
replay
Master Race, and yet I will be looking like a dumbass waiting for games to play. Oh shit, Grand Theft Auto 6 is out. Oh, it must be nice.
Third-party game.
Would like to play that on my PC. Oh shit, Wolverine is out. Man, that looks great. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here like a dumbass.
Yeah, I know. Gears E Day looking pretty awesome. I kind of want to play it in 2025. Yes, Alpha Midnight, Perfect Dark, all the Starfield, Shatters, all these expansions and games are looking pretty fine, guys, on Xbox. Oh, we're just gonna wait for them on our PS5. Huh? What you mean? But you guys use this as an argument to target Xbox dudes. You're using the same argument to say, and Microsoft's giving you the best option to play because they're telling you to pay $20 for the month to play the game, which I buy my games for $70. What? And they're playing it early? Bruh, you know what? You ponies are in a severe amount of stress, bro. Like, y'all stressing, man. I could see it.
Like, y'all playing Wolverine, Oh, and
PlayStation is playing Gears E Day, right?
Oh shit, Naughty Dog's new game. That looks
And
great.
What new game is that? We don't even know if they got a new game even coming out on the PS5, bro. What are you talking about?
Great. It looks fantastic. Ghost of Yotai. Wow, that looks fun. Wow, all I could do is sit here like an asshole.
Yeah, Gears E Day, Perfect Dark, all those games look good. They all look great, but I think I'm going to just choose to wait on my PlayStation. And it's so funny that you say that for PC gamers as if they cared, because guess what? PC gamers have all the time in the world to wait. And you know why? Because they got Xbox games. So they can continue to play Xbox games in the convenient way through Game Pass on their PC while they wait for your little pony games to come to their platform. Oh, so what argument do you have? You don't have no games to help you wait to get games, do you? Do you have Xbox? Well, maybe a few examples, but do you have a lot of Nintendo and Xbox games to help you subside the waiting time of when you're going to get access to these games? Oh, no. PC don't have to worry about that. They're going to have access to that Gears E Day, and they also going to get access to your games at a later date. So PC gamers are eating good. They don't need to wait.
Like a complete asshole and just stare and watch. You know why these PC gamers...
That's funny, because y'all doing the same thing with these good quality Xbox games coming out, but you hate on them anyway.
Are waiting? Because I'm going to tell you, they're the new breed of Twitch.
No, they have a reason to wait because they got Xbox games that can carry them as well as all the other games that they got. That's why they can afford to wait. They don't need to play your games right away because they already have access to Xbox games. There's no reason for them not to wait. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, you ponies you've lost it.
Watchers. That's the only explanation. Because what they're gonna do is when Wolverine comes out, they're just gonna go on Twitch and watch it, and it's gonna feel like they're playing the game. That's how they identify as gamers.
Well, it does feel like that when I play a lot of PlayStation exclusives. I mean, you could literally watch a whole PlayStation game through a video and already have the full PlayStation experience in your home. You don't even have to buy the game because there's no interactivity with their games whatsoever.
Watch Twitch streams.
I'm done, bro. Like, you guys, I might make a second part segment, but I got stuff to do, bro. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. Please make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And hopefully you enjoyed the 60 Years No Games podcast. Take care.